True. Oh, Lucas. Okay.
He's cringe. This is a significantly better matchup for
Oh,
Terry.
Mike is going Lucas.
Is it? So this
For
is
sure. Lucas has no range.
It'd be better for Terry, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah. Well, we'll see what happens here. I mean, obviously Mike has a pretty big history with Lucas, despite all of the.
That's the thing. Like he's made him for like 5+ years at this point, so he clearly knows something that we don't. But
well, there's definitely a comfort aspect, I would think.
Yeah. Terry like makes you uncomfortable naturally.
And then also like just an uncomfort aspect possibly for Quill, because I imagine one would have more different experience than Lucas. Lucas would be kind of weird to fight.
He can be. Actually, I think for the average player, there are some things that Lucas does that, like, I'm not calling Mike the average player, but I'm saying in general, the way this game works, there's certain things that Lucas can do.
He's really safe on shield. He has pretty good projectiles, like stuff like that. Characters that are really hard to punish, that you can't just block and punish them, can make a lot of like players struggle.
Just disjoints
you have to,
shield stuns from their moves can make it annoying.
Yeah, you have to like figure out extra different ways to get your hits in. Especially for a character like Terry that half the time is going to run up the block and then just drop shield jab half the time.
I mean, it looks like a good choice so far. He does have like a pretty good lead, although you know what Terry does sometimes.
Yeah,
I just saw that for a second. I was like, oh.
If 3 more %, this now becomes a full winning.
Yeah, full winning, yes.
Dude, if I'm Terry right now, I'm so mad. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, dude. Okay, there we go. He's good. He's happy now. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of ways that Lucas could probably disrupt that path back to stage. I don't think Terry.
And he's I'm never ready to DI stuff like that. Yeah. If I like roll into a single hit smash attack, I'm always dead.
He caught him like right in the middle of it. I feel like if he does that move have like different like the outer hitboxes probably.
That was skill.
Ooh. All right, yeah, see ya.
Well, we were saying.
I was wondering if the hitboxes on Power Geyser are they stronger towards like the tip of it?
No, they're actually weaker. The strongest hit is like when he punches the ground. The top parts are really weak.
I was surprised. I feel like he didn't really go anywhere.
I mean, it's just the move has a really bad angle, so you could DI it for a long time.
I see.
And then also he was at like 80, so it wasn't too. If it was like 95 or something, probably would have.
Alright, if I'm Mike right now, I'm trying because even if you pull this game back, I'm trying to play single player games after this. I'm picking Mythra.
Wait, I didn't even know he was behind. I thought he was winning. I didn't know he was behind.
I mean, he said he's been playing Quill a lot, so there might just be something uncomfortable for him with Pyra Mythra that maybe he's just trying to avoid. Because
the thing is, like, so because it's a weekly, losing is like allowed, right? So if I'm Mike, right, and I know that I struggle versus this guy, I'm not gonna try to gimmick him out with like my random mid tier. I'd rather just lose multiple times with my top tier and eventually like start winning, because it's a good matchup. Like you know, you'll figure it out eventually.
That's reasonable. Makes sense. I mean, I don't know how many times he's played Quill. You sound like a few, so who knows?
He's
maybe
played him like 4 or 5 times.
He might be just trying. Oh yeah, man, auto turnarounds.
Wow. Just a whole jab.
Oh my God, the way that hit
is so dumb.
Nuts. All right, well, game 1 going to Quill.
This character makes me think.
See, so you're saying if I just did that with my hat after like winning a game, just toss it up in the air?
Yeah, you would be like your charisma points would be jumping out for sure.
Okay, not even just cool charisma. Okay, that's good to know.
Well, if it was characteristic points, like you know what I mean, like for Mario, Luigi, and Superstars, it was like the stash points, which I think that's a real thing in real life. I could tell you as someone who didn't have facial hair for a long time and now does, but like I do think that there's something to that degree with Terry in his hat. Yeah, I think so.
All right.
It's just you asked.
It's good to. I appreciate the input. But wait, did that just hit? Did he try to do something from a ledge, or does it just hit ledge hang?
It just hits the ledge hang. I guess if you have a bad ledge hang.
That's like it has to be a top like at least 15 dash attack, right?
I personally think it's top 17. What do you want to say to that?
Dude, I want you to say yes. Agree with me. Make me sound smart and accurate, and then we can go on to the next match. And you know what? Everything would be fine.
Let's go on dash attacks though. I love Mythra.
No, that's at least top 30.
Hey yo, what was that?
Oh my
right,
God, it worked.
You know what?
You just charged it.
I'm gonna shut my stupid mouth.
I think you could do silly things with Pyra Mythra that end up working out for you just because the characters are good enough for that.
Yeah.
Just so much range all around.
It's weird. Like, you look at the sword in her hand, and it looks like a little Meta Knight sword, and then she dash attacks you from full screen, and it grows twice the size.
Yeah, it is very deceptive. Very, very deceptive, especially with like that, like the F smash. Like you know to expect it to be big now, but it does not look like it when it's deployed.
I swear her sword legitimately grows when she F smashes. Like it's way bigger than every other move that like either of them have.
I guess that's the power of the Xenoblade. I don't know, man. I haven't played that game. I'm just guessing.
Wake up, Geyser! Wake up, Geyser!
Yeah, that would have been hype, honestly.
I would have wake up, Geyser.
Yeah, I'm kind of waiting to see something like that.
If Mike's trying to check his ground movement, he's using down tilt instead of dash attack. Because dash attack can get punished and down tilt can't.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially by an auto turnaround in character.
Or just like,
I feel like that shouldn't have worked.
Thing with Cherry's jab is that like you could SDI to get out of different things, but you can't SDI for everything at once.
Yeah.
So he always has a way to kill you.
Yeah, it's a lot more of a guessing, like kind of rock paper scissors game.
It just didn't look like it was a thing, but.
Well, I think this looks better to me than Lucas did already.
Yeah.
You know, despite it still being very close and debatably, well, not anymore close favorite.
He needs to not let him off the ledge or on the ground.
Yeah.
But he did both.
I was gonna say that before. I feel like he's really got to go shark he's got to shark Quill a little bit better when he's up high, because he's had him up high for a while, or several times.
Turn this into the single player game it was always meant to be.
All right, there we go.
Now he should not be getting back to stage.
Yeah, there we go. That was a good change, actually.
He just let him.
No.
Yeah,
he just let him do that.
That last part was
that's
good.
That's
First
fine.
part
He
was
could have just jumped out fared.
Yeah, you always can do something. It doesn't mean like you can't. You could always account for every mix-up. Like what?
not the right idea.
Yeah, but I'm saying that was like a react one he could have just reacted to.
Yeah, but he's also accounting for like high power dunk and stuff. Like there's layers. It's just mainly ledge. Like don't let him off ledge, or at the very least like in the corner.
To Quill's credit, I feel like he is recovering pretty well.
Yeah,
he's taking different paths. You know, he's pretty much prepared with the next mobility, because he's had his jump taken a couple times and it's still been fine. As bad as Terry's recovery could be, I don't think it's as bad. Yeah, that's dead.
He definitely has streaks. I think it's like character dependent, right? If your character can stay off stage for a really long time, his recovery can get really bad. But like if you could only really stay out there for like one of his mix-ups, then you just have to guess, and then it can get pretty good.
Yeah.
It also depends on how good you are framing up B at when he does the charge one, because you only have a little bit.
Yeah, that is because that one actually does sort of catch you by surprise sometimes. It's got
So
a
like,
pretty good
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yep.
F smash should catch the up B, if, like thinking about it, like it would make sense. But I've never seen the interaction, so I can't say for sure.
Yeah, I think Mlarcin obviously playing much better this game, and I think he's just made the adjustments.
Making a better character.
Yeah, better character, making the adjustments.
Very the best character in the game.
By far. It's not
by
close.
a huge amount.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. Yeah, now honestly, you got to be pretty careful here, and Mike knows it too. He's shaking his head. He knows he's got to kind of keep himself clean. Yeah.
I don't agree with that. Upgrade gives you a better juggle.
Be careful out there. That's honestly, I think you want to get as far away from that ledge as possible.
So the thing right now is like, the damage you do doesn't matter. The character's way too heavy. You want to prioritize like either putting him above you or off stage.
Okay, yeah. Gotta look out for those.
Okay, don't panic.
Dude, that was a really aggressive option. I respect it though.
Two of those?
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
No, I think he landed.
Yeah, there we go. That was good. That was clutch, man, because I think the longer that lingered, exactly like you were saying before, Jude, I feel like that's when it starts to go south, you know?
Yeah, the only thing I'd say for Mike is like, I think he should be using more down tilts and placing dash attacks to sort of cover himself a little more.
Yeah. I feel like that's just a thing with Pyra Mythra players in general. I feel like integrating one down tilt to dash attack is a good separator between like.
It's like when you're not sure, you know.
Yeah, because I agree with that. Especially, I mean, characters that can just punish from both sides of them easily, like Terry.
As far as
that's less.
yeah.
I cannot believe we're listening to Animal Crossing
Quill goes,
music.
though, I think it's hard to commentate Terry because it's like it's a character that he thrives on punish games. So like, what am I gonna do? Tell him to punish better? Like,
play his like neutral better. Like, yeah, that's good.
I guess the biggest thing is like maybe his ledge trapping could be better, but I'm not even exactly sure what he could be doing differently.
Yeah.
I know Riddles likes to do like the nairs at ledge and then like hit confirms them with a bird knuckle if he sees it happen, but I don't know one how practical that is, or like two how good Quill is at doing it. So I can't say that for sure.
Dash back a little bit too far. Would have got the edge just to slay. I feel like I've seen no other like Mythra use down smash. I don't know how good. I'm sure it's a good move, but
it kills at like 110, which
does
is
it
really
actually
weird.
kill? I feel
Yeah, no, you
I
feel
just
like
know it's good because it sends at a good angle, but I know actually like just
it's like really strong for no reason. It's good to catch neutral get up too, 'cause it's really fast.
Yeah.
There's another one of those situations. Yeah, there we go. Okay, a little bit of room to work with for Mlarcin, because nothing would have been worse than...
I'm curious about the stage pick as well.
I guess the way he sees it is just like, okay, well, if I'm Terry, I need to kill him every time I hit him, so might as well not give him ways to get out.
Yeah.
And it's like, even on... platforms will give him a way to get out of this too, but like, does it really,
I actually think I'd prefer, playing as the Terry, I would probably prefer not to have platforms just because how fast Mythra especially moves up and down off of them does make it extremely difficult just to land. Oh,
the one
that was
thing though
close.
is that if I'm Terry, I would rather pick a small stage because
oh yeah, I agree with that.
Catching Mythra is impossible.
I definitely agree with that.
I think he tried to time a roll, messed it up.
I think Mike has really just kind of slowed everything down for the better.
Yeah, because as soon as he takes the lead here, right, and like he's assuming he's on Mythra, legitimately, how does he catch him? Like he's too fast with a disjoint, and if you ever get hit by Mythra, you die. So it's like, okay, well.
Yeah, honestly, I'd probably just keep Mythra out on the stage right now. I think there's enough things that Mythra, like that, enough things that Mythra could do to at least take out a Terry at 150 plus.
Even if not, like just getting playing Mythra till you get him off stage and then switching to Pyra when you have to deal with her at ledge. It's really strong.
Yeah, now you just get the safe and good percent.
Yeah, he's playing a lot more calculated in this game than he was in the last two. That's for sure.
Mike misinputted mid juggle and still continued it.
Well, closing in on
This is
that
over.
stock lead, and that's it. Yeah, called it.
That's what I was referring to the last game. Wait, you play in that area.
He had no jump that time. He had a jump last time.
He didn't have a jump. No, that other time he did not have a jump either. But I'm saying you could, because of how slow it is, you could react to it. Reactions. It's part of the game.
Well, that time he legitimately had no other options.
Wait, yeah, I'm saying that, but also the other time too, he did not have a jump.